Okay, my friends, what you see is what is the purpose of education? It's to learn things that we don't know. Now, I discovered these mud fossils. That is a lung, that is a giant human fingertip, and that is a gianter human fingertip. That is 36 inches long, almost 30 inches wide. It still has the fingernail on it and the fingerprints. All were sent off the DNA from them, the blood taken from the artery, sent to a lab, and this was the result. Okay, my friends, this was the result. 5 years ago, these are the three things. A 36-inch tip, that gigantic one, the lung, and this tip here. And this was PCR DNA, you know, the top test that you could do. And all I had it tested for was the mitochondrial DNA and these two regions, the cytochrome B and the D loop. Now, they came back positive, all three of them. And they are what they are. They look like what they are because they are what they are. And I had an anatomist check them. I had them CAT scanned. Everything was done, and they are refused to be examined. So that is when I decided I would try to understand the meaning of education. Now, the more and more I got into this, the more and more giants I found, and the more and more things I saw that supported the ancient texts, all the ancient texts, all of them. However, the Bible is the one that really upsets academics because they want you to believe that we just sort of evolved from slime. There was no divine intervention. Well, let me tell you something. They are the ones that are going to, there's a serious, it's not good. It's not good at all. And here's why. Now, I've been pushing this extremely hard for years and years now. I've been doing this almost 10 years. Now, I just put this out on the 27th, and guess what? Also on the 27th, we get this, because what mine was life in space confirmed. And it's been confirmed since the Rosetta mission in 2015. I followed it right to every detail. I have the spectrographs, I have everything from all of the analysis of the particles that they tested. I mean, I have every detail, and I have videos about them. So, and this is, you see that, and that's where the tendons go down to hold the fingertips, and that's a giant. I mean, it's huge. It's about, I mean, it's from a creature maybe 60 feet tall. And there were giants in the earth in those days. This is the issue. This is what upsets them. And it's in space, too. Space is 100% loaded with life as well. These are the things we need to investigate. These are the things we need to learn. These are the things, you don't get taught these things. You learn these things. Somebody can't come up to you and say, you listen to what I say, and you repeat what I say, and then you're educated. It doesn't work that way. You learn. You question, you present evidence. When it's refused, that's not what education is. That's not what learning is. That's not what truth is. And that's not what moral, ethical, fiduciary to the students should do. They're turning away reality so that they can justify their position. That's what's happened to education. I'm sorry, it's just a fact. And here's the King James version of the Bible. And so, oh, Roger, you can't bring a religion into this. Religion has nothing to do with science. Yeah, let me tell you something. Science has nothing to do with science. Science has nothing to do with reality. Not a single word you have been taught in any of your science classes, not a single one of them, relates to reality whatsoever. Here's what it relates to. There were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall be false teachers among you who will bring damnable heresy, even denying the Lord that bought them, and bringing upon themselves swift destruction. Many will follow their ways, and by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of, and their destruction does not sleep.